philosophy is an all-encompassing major, right? Like it really does touch every aspect of what we think about in our daily lives. So you need to engage it from as many different angles, and that means to really think like a philosopher.
I was genuinely engaged in the assignments and the readings and what was being discussed and spoken about in class. So that kind of made me cement like, okay, I think I want to major in philosophy. I think the nice thing is that you don't have to agree with what you're reading and trying to understand it. Sometimes just having a problem with a particular part of whatever it is you're reading, subject material, and just having that bother you and figuring out why that bothers you or you agree with it is the more interesting thing. And just try to have fun with it. Don't be afraid if it gets weird or bothers you in some way.
Think about things in terms of logic and assess them thoroughly. Every single one of your beliefs assessed thoroughly. And really, philosophy is what gives us these tools to do that. And that's why it really stands out more than any other major. It provides you these supplementary tools, which you might learn in tangent in other fields, but it really gives you this ability. And being able to sort of introspectively assess your beliefs and why you believe certain things, that's one of the greatest skills that an individual can have.
And so when you're reading philosophy texts, you can't begin by assuming that because they're part of the philosophical canon, that their works are infallible. And so you sort of have to pick apart what their underlying assumptions are and write your papers and construct arguments in class based on what those assumptions are.
You're never wrong as long as you're asking questions. You're never wrong as long as you're always trying to learn something new and you're always asking questions and being curious, and you're always asking what if or what else or what's next. You can't go wrong.
One of my philosophy professors, I went up to her at my first philosophy course and I said, I feel like I'm scratching at the ceiling of my intelligence. And she just told me, chase that feeling. And so when you feel dumb, chase that feeling, and you can always argue a really dumb point, and that's philosophy.
But in philosophy classes, we're always cracking up. So you're talking about ideas, and ideas can be really funny. And the people I found to be really funny, the professors are really funny.
It was a whole different world, new people to talk to, and a lot of different ideas that would bounce off of each other, both well and in a really constructive way. So I think it was fun to see that.